it's Catherine Burgess with Burgess Group Compass. We're talking about last week's Boulder County real estate numbers. Nationally, what's happening with cash buyers and the increase there, and how that relates to our local market. So last week we had 114 new listings, and that was really healthy looking in comparison with in 2018 we had 120, in 2019 we had 105, and in 2020 we had 104. So in alignment with those for sure. Then our under contracts last week were 99, and that compares also favorably with 91 in 2018, 105 in 2019, and 135 in 2020, which was our outlier year. Keep that in mind. So then last week we also had 1.19 months supply of inventory. That is a huge jump up from where we were 2 weeks ago. We had just 0.6 months supply of inventory. It was our lowest for the entire year. And we have made a good recovery into the normal range. So that 1.19 months supply of inventory compares really well with, in 2018, we had 1.62 months supply of inventory. In 2019, 1.21 months supply of inventory. And then in 2020, we had 1.22 MSI. So fairly in alignment with 2019 and 2020. So then from a price band perspective, we had another banner week for the $1.5 to $2 million range with a 200% sell-through rate. So that's the second week in a row. The week before that was strong as well. So that area feels very thin to buyers right now. Conversely, the 2.5 million and above is having a lower sell-through rate. It's favoring buyers. So buyers should feel like there's pretty ample inventory. And then the rest of the areas that we haven't talked about have a fairly neutral sell-through rate. So not a big change there. And then talking nationally about these cash buyers. So we've had about a 5% increase nationally in the number of cash buyers, and we're at around 30%. And that is not consistent everywhere in the nation. In the places where we've seen the most migration, it is a really high number. For example, in West Palm Beach, they're at over 52% cash buyers. And we in the Denver Metro are at 23.6% cash buyers. And then if we look at the places that people are moving away from, such as San Jose, California, they're at the very low end of that with 12.5% of cash buyers. If you're looking for investment properties and thinking nationally about that, those areas with the low number of cash buyers are likely a good place to be thinking about. And what we should be thinking about in our local market vis-a-vis the 23.6% is that being a cash buyer makes buyers behave a little bit differently. So sellers, it may not be that the cash buyer is your best buyer. Cash buyers seem to anecdotally walk away more readily from transactions than we see a lot of finance buyers. So really, as a seller, you want to very much consider your other offers. If you have multiple offers, one is cash, one is finance, they're the same. It may not be the case that the cash is automatically better. What you're really driving down to find out is who is the more committed buyer, who is demonstrating commitment through the way that the contract is written. So we'd be happy to advise on that. Also, this remains an extreme seller's market. We need more inventory. Things are selling very well. So please do reach out to us. We're happy to be a resource with helping you understand how to get the most return on investment. Buyers, we are a great resource for how to get under contract. We're super successful with that. And so please feel free to reach out, like, subscribe, and share. We will see you again next week. Thanks.